Well, welcome back, guys. I don't know if we would consider this part 2 or just a brand new video because I don't remember where I left off. And I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. I just know that I promised that I would make more videos and just chat a little bit more and just share, about me, about my experiences, and, just try to connect more. So, and then try to get comfortable in front of the camera. Can't say it's coffee time. It's golden pineapple time. It's kombucha, also known as the booch. Ooh, it's got a little spike to it. I better check the expiration date. So what's going on? Well, let me share something that happened the other night, just so you guys are aware that these are, situations that can happen on the road. I wasn't really like unnerved by it too much. I didn't feel threatened. I didn't feel like I was in a dangerous situation. But it goes to show that you should always have, your guard up. Always. There's been a couple situations where I have put my guard down. And, because sometimes you just really need that rest, So like at Boondockers Welcome locations, it's somebody's property, somebody's home. And I don't know, you kind of put your guard down because you're the only one there and the homeowners are there, and not that you're their responsibility, but you're on their property. So, anyways, I decided to stay at a casino because casinos will allow you, for the most part, to stay a night free. Some casinos will charge you. Some casinos, they put a limit, like you could stay one night, and then after, like, if you want to stay like 2 or 3 nights, then, you have to accumulate a certain amount of points, and you do that by playing, their games. So stuff like that. Every casino is different. But one thing I've noticed is, for the most part, the casinos I've gone to is you register either with security or, customer service, and they require you to show your driver's license and then or let them know what, your tags, your license number is. And so, it feels pretty safe. They give you a number to call if there's a problem. They've got cameras in the parking lot. They usually have like a security guard that's driving around, checking on things. So for the most part, it's pretty safe. But there was this one casino that I decided to stay at, and they didn't require you to have or to register or supply any information. You just go and you park, and that's it. And so, which is a little concerning because like you don't know who's there, or for how long, and and even though they do have security, I didn't see him, but I know that he's there because I stayed there one other time going up. So I went there, parked, went to sleep, and at 2:45 in the morning I get a knock on the door, and I was so sound asleep that just my automatic response, and I don't know why I did this, but when I heard the knock, I'm like, who is that? And so I guess they didn't hear me. So I was just like, I looked at my phone. It's 2:45 in the morning. I'm thinking, like, 2:45, like, who knocks at 2:45? And I know it wasn't, security, or I know it wasn't a cop, because they have a very distinct knock. By now, I know how they knock. And this one was not that. And so I looked out my kitchen window, and I see 2 guys out there, and they're not wearing uniforms. They don't have their little cart, nothing that would even, you know, make you think that they are part of the casino security. So then I go to the front and I open up my you know, shade thing, and I just kind of watch them. I have a rearview mirror and I can see them. And one guy's on his phone and the other guy's like talking to him, and so they're kind of just talking to each other. And you know, it's like just from their like posture and their tone, I knew there was like no threat, you know. It wasn't like they were being aggressive or they were being like shady and, you know, just agitated or anything like that. I honestly believe that they were looking for someone and they came to the wrong RV. I believe they were looking to score something and they came to the wrong RV. And so I just, you know, ignored them. And then I watched them, they were talking and stuff, and I watched them go inside the casino for a little bit. And then they came back out, they got in their truck, and then they left. And I figured, you know, no big deal. I didn't feel, like I said, I didn't feel threatened or anything like that. And then the next morning, you know, I'm getting ready to leave and there's an RV next to me, and I'm thinking, I think they were looking over, I think they were looking for them. I think that's the RV they should have been knocking on the door. But yeah, either somebody directed them to the wrong place, or it was just the wrong RV. And so anyways, but it was weird how, you know, like my automatic response is like, who is it? It's like, like, don't do that, Anna. Like, you're basically telling somebody that you're in here alone. Because think about it, if I was in here with a guy, wouldn't the guy be the one, you know, checking on things normally? Like, the guy would be the one, you know, calling out, you know. So I was thinking I should get like a recording, an automatic recording that yells out like, can I help you? You know, go away. Get off my yard. But anyways, so anyways, that's just something that happened, you know, like that's a first. And I get, you know, I get strange people coming to the RV and like, you know, looking in and stuff like that, but like no one like knocks, you know. So yeah, that's it. Just, you know, always have your guard up and always be prepared. I'm always prepared. And I don't worry, but I try not to put myself in situations where anything can happen where I'm not either ready to go or ready to, you know, defend myself. So, and I mean, think about it. Think about it. You're walking, like, let's say you're just walking down the street and you see a van, a car, an RV, whatever. Like, you don't know who's in there, right? So the chances that you would want to go and break in or, you know, like impose or intrude on their, you know, space is minimal because you don't know who's on the other side. So you have to think of it that way too. Like, most people don't want to do that, you know, especially people that are out to do harm. They want something that's easy. They want something that's, you know, like no one's home or no one's around, or, you know, they want it easy. So just try not to create the situation where it's going to be easy for someone, you know. And like, you know, don't have all your stuff out and, you know, be lingering and, you know, show that you're by yourself, you know. Like, if you're in a place where you have to stay the night and be concerned about that. I normally will spend the day somewhere that's completely different than where I'm going to stay for the night. And like, you know, not that I haven't like stayed at a campground or something like that, but I really like pay attention to my surroundings, you know. So, and I'm always prepared. So anyways, that's what happened. And you know, I mean, honestly, it's just been very peaceful and safe for me on the road, and I'm gonna continue, like I said, you know, for another year, I still feel like I'm in the honeymoon period. And so like, why would I want to stop? You know, oh, that's what I was going to say. It's like, I see this common theme right now on YouTube is people are talking like bad about, you know, being a nomad. And it's like, I'm just thinking like, you know, like that's not been my experience. Like, yeah, there's bad situations in life in every area, you know, but it's like, I don't want to talk about that. Like, for the most part, 99.9% of it is good. And so, I don't know, it's like people are talking about, you know, someone I love. It's like, I get like irritated by that because it's like, I mean, I realize it's the realities of, you know, this lifestyle, that there are going to be drawbacks, but I'm not going to focus on those, you know, they're minimal. So anyways, don't talk about my love. All right, guys, well, have a great day and be blessed, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye-bye.